Hello guys, you guys are welcome back. Remember that earlier on we achieved this uniform skin tone in the part 1 of the previous video, and in the part 2 we said we are going to talk about how to transform this from this to what we have here. Okay, so I'll be showing you guys how to make use of this beautiful background and to make it really look real and perfect. And in my Telegram channel as well, I'll be dropping the background that I used for the sake of your own practice as well. So quickly, let's go back to where we stopped in our previous video. Okay, we have achieved the uniform skin tone here. Okay, and the next thing we want to do is to make sure that everything has one visible layer. So Ctrl Shift E or Command Shift E, you can do that depending on the system you are using. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing now is to, first of all, you know I love to post my images on Instagram, so come to my crop tool and make use of the Instagram size, which is the 4x5. Okay, so and then I hold down my Alt button so that it can increase on all the sides at the same time. Okay, so I think I'm okay, I'm good to go like this. Okay, so the next thing you'll be doing is we want to remove our lights stand and everything that we have here, the umbrella and everything. So I'll come to my polygonal lasso tool. I'll do it this way. Okay, so right click on it, go to fill and contents aware. Okay, so wait for that to load up. Okay, so Ctrl D, and you can repeat the same step. I've done that times without number. You can always repeat the same step, and let's see what we are going to have. While we wait for this to load up, please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so. Subscribe, hit the notification button, share the video with your friends and your family. Okay, so you can see everything is done now, but although our background still looks rough, but do not be worried about that. So let's come to our rectangular marquee tool, right click and change it back to rectangular marquee tool. Okay, so just ensure that it does not touch any parts of our image, of our model. Okay, so Ctrl T for transform, hold down your shift button and left click this. Okay, enter Ctrl D to deselect. So this is what we have. So the next thing I'm going to be doing here is to select my subject, changing this back to quick selection and select subject. Okay, so let me wait for that to load up. So the AI would have done a whole lot of the selection for us, and this part is the part that consumes most of our time. Yeah, so you have to really be patient to do this, but the AI has really assisted us in selecting a whole lot of the parts of the model. So in order to do this now, come back to my polygonal lasso tool. I'll ensure, depending on the one I want to do, this is the addition and this is the subtraction. Now in this case, if I want to bring this down here, I will be needing the subtraction because I have to reduce it. So let me go back to the subtraction. Okay, so just do it this way, like this. Do this way. Okay, if you're not seeing this clearly, let me just, okay, so and you follow this step to achieve this. Now let me still remain on the subtraction. I need to reduce this aspect as well, it's overblown already. So okay, so as you can see, As you can see, I want to work on all the areas that needed to be reduced so that I won't have to be changing it up and down. The same thing here around here. They are blown out of the proportional size already. So okay, so let's come around here as well. Okay, same thing goes for this area. Same thing applies here. So you just really need to be very careful. Okay, so let me change this back to okay. So let me still go ahead with this subtraction 2. Okay, so let me go back to the addition. I think I've overextended this, so okay, and reduce it here as well, because at the end of the day it will give me a shape that I don't like, that I won't like. Okay, so I think okay, so let me still just need to be very careful with all these areas around the toes. Okay, so let's look at, okay, I'll be needing the addition here. Okay, so because of our time, let me just skip this process so that it will not waste our time. But as you've seen the way I use the addition and the subtraction, so I'll see you guys when I'm done with this whole selection. Okay, welcome guys, I'm done with the whole selection of the body now. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is, unlike many others, I'll be masking this in my home case. So I will just have to, okay, I forgot to duplicate this layer, so but there's no issue with that. Just click this layer as it is and drag it here, so you have the copy here. So the next thing I'll be doing is to mask this layer. Turn off the first layer. Let me zoom. Okay, you double click on this mask again and you'll be taken to another interface entirely. So around this area you can still see a little bit of the background around here. This is because I want to do this place separately so that I can get the strands of the hair removed correctly. I'll increase the size of my brush and drag this. Okay, so so around here I can just use it as well. Let me see if we have other areas. Okay, so I have something around here as well. So let's take a look at everything all together now. Around the leg. Okay, so we are good to go. The next thing you do is to come to your OK here. Yeah, so just ensure this is on layer mask and click on OK. Turn this layer on again. Okay, so then we can duplicate this first background layer again, which is using Ctrl Command J, and on the duplicated layer hold down your Ctrl button and left click on the mask here and come to your select, come to your modify and expand. I expand by 8, but you can use whatever figure you prefer. It's not compulsory you use 8. Okay, so now let's see what we have done so far. Let's see this. Okay, so you can see here what we have done is to remove our model from the background. And here what we have done, okay, is to remove our model from the background. And here we just, on this duplicated layer, just press on the delete button and Ctrl D to select. So let's see what we have done. By turning off these layers, 2 layers, we removed our model from the background here. And let's turn this off, turn this on again. We remove our background from the model. So let's turn the first layer on. So what we are going to be doing is to blur this background out, because we want to smoothen the background now. We don't like the way it is. So let's come to our filter, our blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, so we increase the slider here. Let's see what we have here. Okay, I think I'm good to go here, and I'll click on my OK. So, but don't mind that it's blurry, it's affecting the image. So when you turn this on, this gets sharpened up again. So let's Ctrl J to duplicate the layer so that we won't have any issue, so that when we have any issue, we'll be able to return back to this layer. We won't lose out on every layer there. So I haven't blurred this out the way we did earlier. So what we are going to be doing now is to import in our backgrounds, our files, our backdrop. So but before we do that, if you're here to subscribe to this channel, please kindly do so. Please do so. Subscribe to my channel, click the like and the notification button, drop any comments, any observation in the comment section. Okay, now I will have to import in my files. So using Ctrl O, I think I just got some sets of new files. So this was the file, the backdrop I used there. Okay, so let me find. Okay, okay, so I will have to just drag this out and shift it. Okay, so the next thing is, let me go change my blend mode from normal to soft light. Okay, so as you can see, this is really becoming something like what we used here, what we have here. So okay, so and this looks a little bit fade out, it's not that bright, so, and it's really, you know, matching with the color of the skin of our model already. So what I'm going to do now is to duplicate this layer I just brought in. Okay, so then I can just, if I feel it's too much, just reduce the opacity, reduce the opacity of this as well. Okay, so let me increase this as well. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is to change the hue and the saturation to make it a bit deeper compared with what we have here, to make it a little bit darker. Okay, so let me just fine tune around that area. Okay, colorize, right click on this, create sleeping mask. So I can just put this around here. Okay, so you can just play around this. It's not compulsory you get it the way I did it. So as you can see, so you can just play around it. okay, just to make the skin of our model, that's what I want to achieve, pop out, just to make the skin pop out from the background. That is just what I'm trying to achieve here. Okay, I want the skin to really pop out here, so I think I'm good to go this way. So the next thing I'll be doing is to apply my color lookup. So I think I made use of Adora's. Okay, so you can see what I'm getting now, and I made use of bright yellow color lookup. I'll be picking another one, so bright yellow cube. Okay, and I made use of another one again. I made use of my Mela chocolate. Okay, so in this case you can just reduce it. If you feel it's too much, you can just reduce this, the opacity of this, to suit your taste. Okay, so as you can see, we have come to the end of this class already, and this is how we were able to change this background, achieve this from what we have here to what we have here, and it looks really amazing. Nobody could have known that we didn't take this photograph here. Yeah, if you look at it very well, no one could have guessed that we didn't take it there. Yeah, it looks really perfect, really neat, and really okay. So if you guys enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and expect to get more videos from me back to back so soon. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a nice day.